Alright. I think I've got everything set up the way it needs to be. Now, for the early birds, I have a surprise. I have something I did not have last stream. Are you prepared? Are you prepared for what I'm about to lay down right now? Because I think it's pretty cool. I have a little guy. I have a little fella, you may say. He is so silly and so small. I made this last stream and got it set up on my own pretty quickly after the stream ended. I think only a few people saw it. So if you were not one of those like 3 people, this is entirely new and very fancy. Okay, I'm just checking a few different things to make sure everything's proper, you know, before we actually start. I wonder if Caspian's here. He didn't respond to the group chat message, so I doubt it. I got lazy when picking music for the stream. I tried making my own playlist that was full of Creative Commons music, and it was too much for me. I gave up. I ended up just doing no copyright sounds. Which is why we get this excellent EDM. Absolutely top tier music. Peak 2018. Oh. My phone went off. It scared me. I am easily scared by my phone. I'm easily scared by most things, if I'm being completely honest. I know that's shocking considering how hardcore I look. /S. If any of the audio is weird or funked up, by the way, please let me know. I did some tests in OBS before starting the stream, but I'm not 100% sure that it is perfect. So if I need to make the music quieter, make my voice louder, make the music louder, let me know. Cause if that's happening this whole stream, that would be kind of silly. I'm currently going through a bit of a social media cycle where I'm like reloading Blue Sky, cutting to my messages, cutting to Discord, reloading that, just to make sure that everyone that needs to know I'm streaming knows I'm streaming. It's an experience. I think I'm set up the way I need to be. I did forget something though. I need to go do that. Oh, I'll be right back. Tripped on something on my way back over. Hope you don't mind the goose noises. Oof. And my creaky chair. Alright. Where can I put my phone? Right where I did last time. Wow. Hallelujah. Alright. I spent about a good 4 hours this morning setting up a virtual machine so that I can actually use Live 2D when the time comes. Because if you do not know, I am on Linux. And if you do not know, Live 2D does not have a Linux version. And so I had to make a tiny Windows computer inside my computer, which was indeed a hateful experience. It took me 1,000 years. I swear my voice is different when I'm streaming. I don't talk like this normally. I get more U-ton when I stream. I don't know what that's about. I just suddenly realize that I'm a U-ton. And I'm like, what? I don't know. I'm tired. I'm really out of it right now. Hopefully not out of it enough that I cannot draw, because the entire point of this is drawing. Phew. I'm 90% sure that I am going to make my Vtuber model the same character as this little PNG tuber I've got going on. But I do have a couple other characters that I could also do. Perhaps. So I might ask about that at some point. I'm 99% sure though that I'm just gonna do Vex. 'Cause he's me. Okay. It's about time. It's about time that we move to, Krita. I think. Let's see here. There we go. We've got a little Krita going on. Tee. Alright. I think I'm gonna start now. Starting time. It's a beautiful, beautiful day to doodle little guys. Alright. So, this is my canvas I've got set up. I don't know why I made it so long. It doesn't need to be as long as it is, but I guess I have extra space if needed. Oh my gosh, can I just do a straight? As it turns out, I cannot draw a box. Or I will die. Do. Now he's got ears. Those ears are not large enough. Take two. Take two on the ears. Ah. So I'm completely starting this from scratch. If you came expecting me to be like rigging or cutting or any of those other fancy words I learned today, you're out of luck. For I am a noob. And I'm still making it. Mohawk. This doesn't have what I thought it had. Assign to tag. There we go. There's another thing I need though. Haha. Whoop. There we go. Now we can make a face. As soon as I check on the stream. There we go. Okay. Yep. FaceTime. I think that looks weird. Retry. Take two. Take two. Suddenly, his eye shape confuses me. I completely forgot to bring up my other characters I could make into an avatar, but honestly, at this point, I don't. Ooh, that was an alert. What was that? Let me check here. Oh, hi! Thanks for following. Sheepish lemon tea. Okay. I was trying to like mix all of the words together. Thank you for following. Welcome to the Big Communism Energy Club. If you're a communism hater, back out now. Just kidding. I don't actually care. How do I feel like his eyes are too far apart. Or not large enough. Hold on. I need to open his reference sheet, actually. Do. Oop, don't do that. Oh, you're an Okami guy. You're from Okamis. I recognize that emote. I know what you are. Yeah, I'm just gonna start over the eyes, actually. Skirp-a-derp-a-derp. Oh my gosh, that's already so much better. Wow. All I needed. I don't know what to do with his mouth now. Yeah. I do it on PC. I use Krita. I do traditional art sometimes, but since I'm making Or are you asking if I use like a computer versus a tablet? Then yes, still. I'm on a little laptop. I really like that. That's cute. I'm gonna block out his ears a bit more. There we go. No, that's too extreme. Getting notifications from Baby No Money. It's a YouTube account. It's ruining my life. There we go. I think that's pretty cute. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Ooh. I feel like I'm being so crazy about this sketch looking perfect. It doesn't need to. Some songs are good. Do you mean like the songs that are playing right now, or just some songs in general are good versus other songs which suck? Oh, or are you talking about Baby No Money? Ah, yes. I honestly, the genre of music that he makes is not my personal favorite, but I do really appreciate like how he functions as an artist and how he works with other artists, and also I think he's a very funny person. I think I'm starting this over. I don't like that torso. Honestly, if he wasn't the way he is about art and like content creation, I would not be listening to his music. Honestly, I mostly listen to like speedcore and hyperpop. Smitty. I don't know what Smitty is. Ooh. Ah, I see. He does a lot of collabs. There we go. Oh, those hips are too wide. He's too thick. Dude, I used to be so into funk. It used to be like the biggest thing for me, and everybody would, whenever somebody's like, what music do you listen to, I'd be like, funk, and then they'd be like, what's that, and I'd be like, I'm so hip and cool, none of these guys know what funk is. I still kind of listen to it. Less so, though. I think that was kind of like sort of a step into more hardcore for me. And then I just got like, my music taste just got like extreme and like bad, low-key. The music I listen to is just objectively not good. I remember I was listening to a song I really like, and I was going through the YouTube comments as I listened to it, and somebody in the comments just said, "This is AIDS." I thought long and hard about that. I don't know about these arms. Arms are always a thing I have trouble with. I feel like his head is too big also, but I can deal with that later. Rude. You know, it actually gave me a really good idea for my speedcore playlist name, so, you know. Now my playlist is called AIDS, so you win some, you lose some. What do I do about his arms? Yeah, his head is way too big. I always do that, and then I have to go through and, like, resize his damn head. Oh! There we go. He is a very cutie patootie. Okay, let's see here. Ooh! I would like to start streaming Pokemon, honestly. But I know that the viewer base for Pokemon on Twitch is kind of not good. And I want to, like, you know, have viewers. But I really like doing, like, catch-em-alls. That's so real, actually. I keep having that happen where I will tell somebody that I'm like a streamer, and then they'll be like, "Man, I want to stream, but I have nobody to stream with. I don't want to be alone." And then yeah, that's like how every conversation goes. It makes me laugh a little every time because, like, streaming with other people is fun, but honestly, you're not gonna find people to stream with until you start streaming, because then the other streamers will find you, and then they'll be like, "Yo, do you want to stream together?" And then you can be like, "Yeah," but you probably are gonna have to stream at least once on your own before the other people find you. What if I had his arms crossed? No. Dude. Just... the nervousness is actually really real. It is scary. I just kind of, like, pretend I'm talking to myself, not gonna lie. And then that helps with the nervousness. A little bit, for me. And then I realize that there's a chat, and then I'm like, oh. So all the setting things up. Oh, yeah! Yeah, setting up Twitch is like a freaking nightmare. And plus, like, the work that's done after stream, and just all the work that's not streaming is a lot. You gotta, like, advertise and tell everybody when you're doing it. There's a lot that goes into it. It's tricky. Is a tail a possibility? Can I do a tail? Maybe. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do a bust up. Yeah. So, accents. Oh my gosh. I have a little thing going on, you know? I've got a system, and one of my headmates is quite literally just the ghost of a 1950s British boy. And my ex-partner, I would go over to their house semi-regularly. And one time I was on call with them, and they were in their kitchen, and their brother was like, "Who are you calling?" And they said my name. And then the brother asked, "Oh, the one that randomly speaks in a British accent?" And I have not yet recovered, if I'm being completely honest. Like, technically they're right, but ouch. Okay, I'm gonna turn off that for now. Ooh, that's so real. Ooh. I'm already, like, in a bit of one of those states. I'm in Utah, which is ever so slightly. It's got the hint of southern going on. And I'll occasionally catch it, the virus. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, Georgia will do it. One of my friends is from Georgia originally. Their family moved here for reason I don't understand. It's not great down here. No. Stop it. Nice. Honestly, I just want to move to Europe. But, like, the whole visa debacle. My entire descent is super Nordic, so I'd prefer to be somewhere cold, honestly. But, that design seems a bit extreme. I think I'll just keep it small. Ooh. Alright. Now I've got to look at my little guide. So I'm gonna switch back to this screen for a minute while I read. Oh, like a nerd. Who reads anymore? Gosh. Just kidding. Alright. Okay. Okay, gosh. Can I? Whoa. Trying to figure out how to split up my layers so that this is riggable. And it's interesting. I don't really need a lot of hair folders going on. I really only need one hair layer, in all honesty. Let's see here. My thoughts on Repo. I have not yet played Repo, and all I know about Repo is the my love, my love, my love meme. That's like the only thing I've seen about Repo. It looks fun though, honestly. I wouldn't hate playing it if I could figure out how. It looks great. Wait, what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna draw this normally, and then clip it. Minecrafts. Ah, I didn't. Huh. Interesting. I always heard it like. I completely forgot the word. Compared to and then I forgot the other one. Dandy's World with like the collection aspect. Hold on. Cradles is no copyright? What? I didn't realize that Cradles by Suburban was in Creative Commons. That's good to know. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I love this song. Alright, I'm not sure what pen to use for this if I'm being so real. Oh, I should probably make a new line art layer first, shouldn't I? I'm big brained. Okay. Ears. You know what? I'm gonna start with ears. And then I can. Yeah. Eyes open to force reality. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what I should be using? Heh. That thing I forgot about. Oh. Can I just, for the love of everything holy, draw a line? I had a whole animated music video to this song planned out in my head that I would honestly still love to make a reality because it was pretty rad. But it was very large and very long. Dude, stick figure is a start. Oh, my days of animating on Scratch are coming back to me with this little thing. I did a lot of Scratch animating as a kid. And I had to separate all my characters into a bunch of parts to do it properly. Those were the days. Those were. Scratch made me a furry. those animation memes. Oh. Let's see here. Excuse you. Yeah. It's a lot of people just enjoy the art and not the community itself. That's a pretty big thing. And that's part of the reason why I have a inkling of an idea in my brain that the furry fandom is in some way a countercultural movement. And this, and in all honesty, that is just probably just me being a nerd. But I do think that there is something countercultural about the furry fandom. And oftentimes you see, like, conservative people will join the furry fandom and then, like, change their mind and be like, actually, I'm not a furry, I just like furry art. Yeah. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. I should shrink that. I think a lot of why the furry fandom is the way it is because of the people that, like, founded it. Like, the first furries were, like, gay Star Trek nerds. And so, obviously, it's gonna be pretty queer. It's gonna be very, very queer. Let's see here. I just find furry history very interesting. Honestly, I am concerned sometimes that furries might be my special interest. Extreme stuff. I don't know what you're referring to entirely. Oh, shoot. Ah. Yeah, like, people will see the fandom and see how, like, sex positive it is and then just be like, they're all freaks! They're all deviants! I feel like that was more of a problem in, like, the late 2010s than it really is now. I haven't really heard of that happening recently. But also, I haven't really been digging. Whew. There we go. Dude, it's so much better that there's one person spamming than nobody talking at all, in all honesty. Cause, like, dude, it's preferable over a dead chat. Ear base. Let's see here. It's a terrible laugh. What was that? Har har har. Let's do that. Do. Alright. Yeah. That's good. Whoop, babe. I'm losing my mind. There we go. Now I've gotta fill this in. Why did I do that? Okay. Now I can do a thingy. No! Does that server not have a general chat? What server are you talking about? Do I have a Discord server that I didn't know? That I didn't know about? Just kidding. Green beans. I thought there was a general. I'm like 99% sure there's a general. I have been planning on it. I want to wait until I have a bit more of an audience. Oh, I see what you mean. Okie dokie. There we go. That should be good. I love Eye Strain. It is my favorite. Whoa. Wait, can I like... Oh my goodness. I did something dumb. We kind of need that. Grr. Oh, I should have that on both sides. Oh, I should have thought of this. I should have known that this was gonna happen. Rah, but I didn't check. I didn't think. Something this ridiculous. There we go. That's better. That's better. Success. There we go. Now I can merge these layers. Ear top. Beautiful. I am a genius. There we go. What song is this? This sounded like Ivy Comb. And I thought that maybe it was Ivy Comb. It was not. It's some other guy with a slightly similar voice. Wow, what an ears. Alright. Time for this little mohawk. That should be on top of the ears. I'm actually going to put these down here so that they are out of my way. Glorious. Yes. Yes. Very nice. Oh. Now I can color it. No, stop doing that. I keep doing that and then regretting it. I have to find what size my brush was at before. There we go. Now I can color the hair. Woof. Nice thing about this music is I'm a little bit less ticky than I was last stream. Oh Oh no. I accidentally moved the mirror line ever so slightly. Hateful, hateful. This is horrid. I must fix it. There we go. Perfection. Oh no. This should be alpha locked. Don't know why I'm making sound effects while I do this. I should stop that. This music is so emotional. The stream, less so. It is in fact just me coloring in a fake box cat's mohawk. Box cat is a thing I just made up, just now. Isn't that wonderful? I can just say whatever I want. Who's gonna stop me? That's very nice. I like the way that turned out. Now I can turn this off for a minute. While I do the other thing. Hardy har. Oh wait, I can actually just use this. And ooh, change the size, I suppose. Oh, I hate doing the little ringlets around his character. This is like my least favorite part. I love it in his design. I think it looks super duper cool, but it is a pain in the butt to draw. Hello! Alexandru44 Gabriel. How are you today? Let's do this. I don't think I recognize you from anywhere. Is this your first time coming to a stream? Oof. Hostel in Canada. Ah. Canadian, I can imagine. You probably come from the Green Beans Den. Why is Cradles playing again? Is it? Genuinely. It is in this playlist twice. Ha. Hilarious. I'm not complaining. Ooh. What? No! You're joking! I did all of that on the sketch later. How do I... You know what I'm gonna do? It's fine. It's not fine. You're going all over the place. I can't. Oh my gosh. Transform. Grow. 2. Thank you. Control X. Control V. And then I can, and then, you know, I can, yep, and then, boom. That was a battle. Now I've got the ears and the hair done. Glorious. Holy moly. Oh, that is a lot. I cannot imagine spending that much time in a plane. I think I'd panic, honestly. I'd panic. Jeez. Merge flare below. Then I can mohawk. We love a good femboy fox around here. My persona is not that, but I am. Completely on my own. Dude, that's so terrible. That's so terrible. What is this? Oops. What is happening? I don't want to select anything. Thank you, sir. Now. Can I make this straight-ish? Can I do it? Ah, there we go. That's one. I'll take it. Ooh. I swear furries always have, like, the bombest jobs. Except for me. For I am unemployed. But every time I see, like, one of those furries, what are your job videos, they're always, like, so radical. Probably because it's always fursuiters, and fursuiters are rich. That's my hypothesis. There we go. Now we got a box. It's a pretty good box, if you ask me. Oh, I should add. You know what I should add? I should add this brush to my faves. So that I can. Haha! I'm a genius. It's interesting because I'm at a bit of a predicament. I need to go to school to get a good job. And I can't pay for school unless I already have a job. However, all the low-skilled jobs will not hire me because I am disabled. That is the best thing I have ever read. Honestly. Freaking slay. That's so good. Dude, if my job doesn't end up having dress codes, I know what I'll be doing. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. It's my email. Just got a notification. I was like, what was that? Nothing, just my email. Now I can do this, and that is the box. Glorious. Now we have 4 bits. And that glorious. Clean that up a little bit. There we go. That's so fancy. It's so fancy and nice. I approve of this. Yerp. Okay. Whew. It's probably a good idea for me to... I'm not sure. Can't I just do the whole body as like one thing? Since it's not going to be very animated. I don't know. Oh, I see. Let's make neck. 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 No, neck. There we go. This playlist is honestly so nostalgic. It's very... I listened to a lot of this stuff when I was like in middle school and elementary. Before my music taste went completely off the rails in adulthood. On a technicality. I listened to a lot of Monster Cat in junior high and elementary. And like Tokyo Machine, but honestly I still listen to Tokyo Machine, so... That should be good. Honestly, my music taste was heavily influenced by the animation memes that were popular at the time. because so much of it was like non-copyrighted music, right? So that people could make animation memes to it. It was like, it was interesting. There we go. There we go. That's pretty nice. Excuse you, I am a professional. Get out of here. You don't tell me what to wear. Fuck the man. Wear Hello Kitty sweatshirts. Oh, that's not good. There we go. We got a bit of a torso going on. I'm so happy for you. I hope you get to bully all the FedEx you deserve. There we go. No. Okay. It's literally just white except for the... Yarp. I've never personally had an interaction with a FedEx worker, but by the sound of it, it's a pretty extreme experience. Woo! There we go. Oh man, I think after this torso, I'm gonna call it for the art portion of this stream because I'm starting to get a little bit worn out, if I'm being honest. It's hard work. I'm not sure what I'll switch to after I'm done making this though. Doing the torso. Who knows? I don't want to do Minecraft because a bunch of the people that were here, if not all of the people that were here last time for the Minecraft stream, are not here today, and I don't want them to miss out. Because that would suck. I might do some Pokemon. Who knows? I don't have my virtual machine completely set up for any video games yet, so everything would have to be on Ubuntu, and my selection is pretty limited. In all honesty. Let's see here. Apparently the pilot drama goes pretty crazy. Didn't know this previously, you know? You learn something new every day. Pilot's got a lot going on. I don't even know plane terminology. I don't know what planes are. That's super ugly. Spirit pilot. I have no clue. Not a thought in my head as to what that is. Ooh. Let's see. Can I fit it? Yes, I can. Glorious! Oh gosh. That definitely didn't take just so long. Yeah. Let's combine those. Merge. Torso. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Looks solid to me. Should probably save. Alright. Well, we are about an hour in, and I think I'm just about done with the drawing portion of this. So, I'm going to put us on a bit of a break. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, get some water, maybe a little snack. I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. That sounds like a pretty ridiculous moment. Alright. Harsh. Pilot drama goes crazy. 5 minutes. I will be back. I'm gonna put us on a bit of a break screen here. I'm gonna mute my mic, and I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. You should take a little break, walk around too.
say sorry. Oh, maybe I'll leave, baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. Oh yeah, take you like a pill. Get my fill. Rising with each beat of the music is bringing. We're flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in. Welcome, my heart so full. I'm devoting myself to the night. There's no motive. We're just listening. We're existing. We stay when the music plays. Let's drop it low, let the people sway. We stay when the music plays. Let's drop it low, let the people sway. What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm going
I hath returned. Ooh. I ate some damn good bread during that little break. It was quite nice. 100% recommend taking a good old bread break every hour or so, just to consume a small portion of bread. We ended up going more toward 10 minutes instead of 5 minutes, but that's chill with me. Alright. Alright. Just closed Krita, setting up whatever else I need. Alright. Just closed Krita. Oh, I know this song. This is a good song. Let's see here.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Okay.
Are you scared? You know, I am you.
Setting back up. Alright. What should we do for the next half? There's not a lot I can think of to do. Honestly, it's just Minecraft and like Pokemon, which Minecraft is not really available, is it? Because yeah. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure it's just Pokemon.
I'm coming close.
I'm down to play Pokemon. In all complete honesty, I won't say no to Pokemon. To beginning, you know. I'm really tired. All right, I'm gonna make it that actually. Well, let's do some Pokemon. If you were here for the art, darn, I'm done with that now. You gotta find something else. Pokemon. Gen 1. Catch 'em all. That's what I'm working on currently, is catch 'em all in
Are you scared?
Gen 1. So, I'm editing the stream
I am you.
and Pokemon. There we go. Catch all. There we go. Alright. Switched it. So, it is now officially a Pokemon stream. You've been fooled. You've been fooled into attending my Pokemon stream. I've still got to set it up, though. Got to get everything ready. Unplug my drawing tablet and all that. Alright, I just finished catching all of the Pokemon I need to before Brock's gym, and now I've just got to level them up to the level I want. And that's pretty simple. I've just got to waddle around for a while, catching stuff. Oh, you know what I should do? No, that's the wrong thing. Move that over there. I'm so smart. Alright, I'm opening it up right now. I'm also, okay. Actually, I do have a question. Should I... Ooh, sorry, my sound was on. Ignore that, ignore that. Okay, question time. Should we work on my Pokemon Blue Catch-em-all or continue my Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke? If you decide on Nuzlocke, or I decide on Nuzlocke, depending on how dead the chat is, that means I will be changing the title of the stream again. So I await. I eagerly await your response while I switch my screen. There we go. Now you can't see me anymore. I'm hidden. I'm gone. Alright. Since I've gotten no response, I'm just gonna continue with the catch-em-all. Because it's looking like what's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep... I think. Maybe. Yeah. Alright, so currently I have... This is my team. I've got to get all of these to level 13. So Renard is currently the weakest on my team because I just traded him over from Yellow. He's my Mankey. Then I've got my Beedrill, my Butterfree, my Bulbasaur, my Charmander, and my Pikachu, which is already fully leveled. I don't need to worry about Pikachu at all. So that's sorted. And I also have in my PC a bit more going on. So let's say ha. Oh, well, never mind. I can't look at them. But just trust that I have every Pokemon that you can catch before getting to Brock's gym. And now I've just gotta, you know, train them like crazy. I should probably start training my Mankey down here, though, with the lower level Pokemon. Or it'll probably not go so well. So I'm basically just doing this. I know it's so boring. But this is my life. This is my life. I don't know how popular catch-em-all streams if I'm being honest, just because I don't know what like the catch-em-all stream demographic is and how many watchers there are really, but this is what I enjoy. Probably won't give me a lot of views in all honesty, but worth it because it's very fun. This Rattata is really dumb. It just keeps using Tail Whip. It's like, with my final breath, you will lower your defense. Seems pretty ineffective as a battle tactic, but, you know, I won't judge. I'm judging pretty hard. Alright, this stream is gonna go until 6 o'clock. At most. I'm gonna cut you off at 6 o'clock. So we've got like 45 minutes. Not 45. 35 minutes. I can't count. We have about 35 minutes of Pokemon ahead of us. And then I'm gonna kick you all out. Because I can do what I want. This is my house. Oh, rude. Oh, that was extreme. Calm down, Rattata. You're not that special. Whew. By the way, if you are planning on or wanting to do a catch 'em all you're on your own, or Professor Oak, or any of that type of thing, might I recommend you join the Professor Oak Challenge subreddit, because it has a lot of freaking good information. I have a little spreadsheet from that subreddit, just full of every single Pokemon I need to catch. It's like a checklist. It's very, very helpful. And while I'm not doing a Professor Oak, it's still very useful. I really appreciate that in the Gen 1 games, they don't have any rules about what you're allowed to name your Pokemon. I was really mad at how long it was taking me to catch Weedle, if you couldn't tell. So, there's that. My little brother was watching me play Pokemon and had a lot of questions about my Beedrill's name. None of which I could answer to the fullest extent. Oh, R.I.P. Renard. Most of my Pokemon have a reason for their name. Not all, definitely, but most. I'm gonna move us to a better training area now that I'm with my higher leveled Pokemon instead of little Renard. Renard is named after the Lap Fox alias because I am a big ol' Lap Fox nerd. Or Hallie Labs, I guess, is their name now. I just really like Renard. Renard and the Quick Brown Fox are my two favorite Lap Fox aliases, but Renard can fit, and the Quick Brown Fox cannot. Ooh, shoot, I forgot to actually turn down the music when I got back. My bad, bro. Let me calm that down. Sorry about that. I completely forgot to do that when I came back. Sorry the music was so extreme while I was gone. While I was here. Sorry, I'm losing it. Oh, it's past my bedtime. My bedtime is 5 p.m. Apparently. I don't know a lot of people that listen to Lap Fox. I wish that they were more popular, but unfortunately, only like furry speedcore nerds listen to them, which is very sad. More people should listen to Hallie Labs. So says I, the authority on furry music, I guess. I don't know. If he can just get to level 13, that's all I ask. That's all I ask. So I can just beat Brock and move on with my life. I better check how much music I have left, because I don't want to end up getting copyright struck. Okay, I got plenty of music. Because YouTube Music likes to do this thing when the playlist ends, just start adding similar music. And YouTube won't be able to tell that I'm using this playlist specifically because none of the music is copyrighted. So that would be pretty annoying if I got copyright struck because of YouTube music being silly. $50 songs seems like a pretty extreme amount for 2 hours, though. I shouldn't be worried. It's interesting going from playing the newest Pokemon game ever to the oldest Pokemon game ever and realizing just how much worse they got over time. Like, I mean, there was always, like, Black and White. Black and White is really good. And so are Black 2 and White 2. And those are the pretty middle. But, dude, like, Scarlet and Violet is so much worse than Red and Blue. And I don't know how they managed to do that. I think it started getting a little bit wonky when they started making Switch games. I think every Switch game, Pokemon Switch game, is honestly pretty not that good, except for, like, Legends Arceus. Arceus? I still don't know how to pronounce that to this day, honestly. But yeah, I think the Switch games are just not that good. I think they reached their peak on the DS and 3DS. A lot of the 3DS, though, my love for the 3DS games is just nostalgia, because the first Pokemon games I ever played were on the 3DS. Because I'm a youth. I'm a youngster. So. Ooh, uploading this VOD to YouTube is gonna be fun. I honestly despise dealing with the YouTube aspect of this online thing I've got going on. YouTube is a nightmare. I also have yet to make, like, a video specifically for YouTube. I've only posted, like, a VOD and a clip of the VOD onto YouTube Shorts. Neither of which got any views either, which isn't great, but we all start somewhere. I mean, it got, like, 2 views. Technically, it got 2 views. One of those was me watching it all the way through directly after to drive up engagement, because, you know, that's what you do when you're a professional. Just kidding. I am nowhere near a professional content creator or internet person. I would love to get there at some point. That would be awesome. But currently, we are at the beginning. Twitch and Blue Sky have been somewhat successful. They've been my more successful, anyways. Versus, dude, anything is successful compared to YouTube. I'm never gonna make a Twitter account. I'm never gonna make an Instagram account. I am never gonna make a Tumblr. Well, I did technically make a Tumblr, I just didn't do anything with it. So, technically I have a username on Tumblr. Somewhere, probably. Unless I deleted the account, which I probably did. But I might make a TikTok. But honestly, I doubt it. I think I'm probably just gonna wait until Skylight Social is effective enough, and then I'll just start posting all of my short form content there. Because honestly, YouTube Shorts is kind of ass. I don't really like it very much. I don't like editing for it. I don't like just the entire process of making something for YouTube Shorts is just so hateful. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to wait until Skylight Social comes out before I start doing short form. And honestly, long form right now, other than streaming, is kind of a battle for me too. It's really hard to motivate myself to edit, especially. That's like my biggest struggle is motivating myself to edit videos. I would like to eventually hire somebody to start doing subtitles for my videos. I think that would be really cool, like especially my VODs, because I can't make that many subtitles. It's so much. Like 2 hours of just straight talking and having to type out the subtitles. It's a nightmare, and I can't. I lovingly I can't, which sucks because I want my videos to be accessible as they can be, and I want everything to be very accessible. But you know, there are some things I can and can't do. I swear, Pokemon streams are just chatting streams plus some funky visuals. That's what it feels like. I'm just talking at you. Meanwhile, I've got a Beedrill beating up various Rattatas. I don't know. Should I make a TikTok account? It's gonna get banned again in like a second, so that feels kind of useless to make a TikTok account at this time. But it's really easy to use and make short form content on. And I don't know. We'll see. But all you need to know is if you see an X-Human Vex, or X-Human Entropy, or Vex Entropy, or any other the bunch of those 3 words that I like to throw together for usernames, it's not me. If it's on Instagram, Tumblr, or Twitter. Because I refuse to use those. Or Facebook. But honestly, who uses Facebook? Nobody. Nobody uses Facebook. Content creators don't anyways. I know that people like use Facebook for like their local social media app to hang out with the other people they know that live near them. You know, it's like it's a more family and friends type of deal. But I don't know any content creators that like use Facebook. And I'm never going to use Facebook. I never use any type of local social media. Especially not Snapchat. I remember I was made fun of a lot in late junior high and early high school for not having Snapchat. And part of the reason why I didn't was because I didn't have a phone that could use Snapchat. But even when I did, it did not interest me. But I had a little brick phone for a pretty solid portion of my adolescence. I think I must have got it when I was like 13, and it finally broke beyond repair when I was either 15 or 16. And I wasn't even the person that broke it. It was really weird. It was a really weird experience with that phone. It was honestly, it felt impossible to break. But then one day, like, the charging port just went inside of it somehow, and I couldn't charge it anymore, and it was gone. It was a really nice phone, though. I spent a lot of junior high listening to FM radio because that was the only music that I could listen to on that phone. So I had a good old Harry Styles moment in junior high. Not to be like I was in love with Harry Styles or anything, because I know that a lot of people were for a moment in time, but I was mainly only listening to Harry Styles and Dua Lipa for like a pretty significant portion of my life, which sucked because when I was in elementary school and early junior high, I listened to a lot of Pandora, and I mostly listened to EDM. Like you can kind of hear now in the background. The background music is a lot of the stuff I used to listen to in 2016 to 2018. And a bit beyond, actually. I got into funk for a minute in like 2020, 2021, but I was mostly getting into hyperpop in 2020, 2021, as most people were. And now my music taste is entirely hyperpop and speedcore and various furry music. Hi, Lunar Wisp! I'm just playing a little bit of Pokemon. We're gonna be on here for maybe like 18 more minutes. I'm basically just chatting, though, honestly. Ooh. I am doing a catch-em-all with Pokemon Blue. I'm doing a co-op with Gen 1 Pokemon in general, so I'm trading over everything in the Pokedex to my Pokemon Blue game. And I already have everything I need before the first gym leader, so I'm gonna go challenge the gym leader after I get all of my Pokemon up to level 13. So that's the plan right now. We probably won't tackle the gym leader in this stream. I am likely going to do it off stream. Just because I'm not gonna be able to get all of my Pokemon to level 13 before 6. I just love this song. This all feels like animation meme music. Not gonna lie. I do love some good animation meme music. It's copyright free, so. You know what I'm so excited for? I'm so excited for monetization. I'm so excited to be able to make money during my streams. That'll be pretty great. I've been thinking since last stream that I want to make some emotes for the current chat. And I'm thinking that definitely a big communism energy emote, obviously. Obviously. But I don't know what else there should be. What else should there be? I think a squeak emote would be fun as a little reference to my extreme response to that witch showing up last stream. That'd be fun. Just draw a little Vex just squeaking, just a squeal. Check my phone, make sure nobody needs me. Oh no! I accidentally opened something. Go back! Revert! Revert! Anyways. We're gonna ignore that. I just choked. Woohoo! Scoundrel's level 11. I didn't notice that until just now. Yippee, yippee. Wait, hold up. No. Okay. I had to remember where I was. Do-do-do-do. It was too spooky for me. Too spooky. I was startled. I can't handle spookiness, man. Reminds me of that Crapopolis bit where the Matt Berry chimera gets spooked and starts jumping around like, ah, I've been spooked, ah. And he's just galloping around, spooked, for a little while. I think about that a lot. A lot of my thoughts have something to do with random TV shows. I'm a constant stream of references. Mostly vines. Do love a good vine. My chair is so squeaky. I would love to stream horror games. I would love to stream horror games. However, I am on Linux, and playing games the way I normally would on Linux is a little bit difficult. It's hard to get games to run. I just set up a virtual machine with Windows, so I should be able to start playing more games soon and take requests a bit. But currently, I am unable to play any bigger games. I would also love just to play Muse-Dash on stream because I'm pretty solidly good at it. At least enough to be entertaining. But currently, you know what would be fun? Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's on stream. Because I'm a nerd. I would love to stream some Five Nights at Freddy's, as well as Subnautica. I have been wanting to play some Subnautica for a while. So yeah, those are my top two: Five Nights at Freddy's and Subnautica in the horror games category. But also, I am super willing to take, like, recommendations. I know that Repo's a big one right now. There's a big Repo fan base, which I know nothing about Repo. But I feel like it's mostly multiplayer. Vote yes to FNAF. Yes. FNAF would be fun. I know that a lot of the people that watch my streams are my age and are also furries, and 17-ish-year-old furries are big-time FNAF lovers. I didn't actually get into FNAF until, like, very, very recently, because I was just surrounded by FNAF lovers constantly, and I was like, I gotta figure out what this is, so I started watching, like, the Jacksepticeye playthroughs. And I was like, oh, this looks like a lot of fun. And I started to, like, understand the hype a little bit. That was this year. This year, I got into FNAF. And it's one of those horror games that wouldn't make me, like, actually crap my pants. Like, it's not gonna, like, ruin my life to play it, because it's more tense than, like, actually scary. It's more jump scares than anything. So, I'd be able to handle it as a, first game. Eey. Scoundrel has taken some. No! He's got no PP. Anyways. Ooh, Hollow Knight. I feel like I have not been super into Hollow Knight, to be honest. It doesn't seem like something I'd enjoy that much. I'd be willing to try it. Probably off stream, just to, like, see if it's something I'm into. I know that my partner really, really loves Hollow Knight. They're a big time Hollow Knight nerd. So, I could probably try some Hollow Knight. I just don't know if it'd be, like, a big thing. I just suck at that kind of, like, strategy battling type deal. I really suck at, like, Dark Souls Everything that requires you to think about fighting while you fight, I'm just completely garbage at. It's a hard life. It's a hard life being bad at things. I'm sure I'd get better at it with practice, but how could you do this to me, Flowey? Oh my gosh, this freaking... These freaking trades, man. They're always loafing around. Battling with trades is such a nightmare. Luckily, Flowey isn't being as bad as my other one. Yeah, patterns. Even like just like pattern recognition stuff, like with Sifu. I really sucked at Sifu too. I'm more of a button masher, you know? I don't have a lot of strategy in my hands. That's probably why I'm so good at Muse Dash. Just kidding. Muse Dash does require a little bit of, like, skill, but honestly, it's mostly just button mashing with a little bit of finesse. Oh, right. I keep forgetting. This song is so bouncy. It's so nice. I could just have a little dance. I could. What are you, a robot? I am, actually. I am a robot. I am a real person. I'm So, I actually, like, low-key do identify as a robot. Like, a machine learning type of deal. Just because of the way I process information, it makes sense that my brain would be that of a machine. So, I often use, like, the word AI-kin to describe it. I've got a lot of weird identity stuff going on. As many teenagers do. I don't know how much of it'll stay into adulthood, if I'm being completely honest. Or at least late adulthood. I know that you're not really an adult until, like, 25. Like, developmentally. But, for now, these labels keep me pretty solidly, what's the word? Secure, I suppose. Whew. AI art! Oh my gosh! I hope not. No. Technically not AI art. Technically AI art? Question mark? I don't know. Well, it depends on how physical the identity is, I think. Come on, Flowey. Oh my gosh. Freaking. Oh my fucking gosh, you fucking dead. Now I'm like having an existential crisis. Is it AI art? Sure, Scorch, just do whatever you want. Like, sure, just do whatever. I swear, training traded Pokemon is like raising toddlers. It's a freaking nightmare. So glad I'm only bringing these guys up to level 13. If I had to level these guys up all the way, I'd lose my mind. Genuinely. Man, this song is nice. I like it. That's funky. That's funky the way that wiggles. I like that. All I think about is music. I've got 2 notifications on Discord. I don't know what that's about. Excuse you. Who is pinging me? Okay. It's nothing I actually care about. Wonderful. Sure. I swear, this Pokemon lives only to annoy me. Only to make me mad. That's the only reason why he's here. Just to piss me off. He could one-shot every single Pokemon that comes up, and yet he instead chooses to make my life difficult. Okay, we've got about 5 more minutes left of stream, and then I'm gonna go eat dinner because I hunger. Skip breakfast, which you should not do. Don't do what I do. Eat foods. Or you will be like me, hangry and sad. I skipped breakfast and I had a very normal philosophical discussion with someone, and it made me so deeply mad that I just started crying. I was too hungry. You made it with 5 minutes left in the stream. You made it. Congratulations. Everybody welcome Void into the stream. I appreciate you showing up. You've got enough time in the stream to to hold a streak. So it's just almost my dinner time. You're great. Traded Pokemon are great in that they gain XP really, really quickly, but they don't listen to anything. Welcome you, this is my stream. Okay, I guess you're commandeering it. Excellent. Yeah, the timing for this one was really weird because I wanted to be done by 6 and I wanted it to be 2 hours long. And I also just decided to do it randomly this morning. So yeah, timing is weird. I didn't hype it up very much. I don't blame you for missing most of it. It was really weird. The chat was kind of odd at the beginning. In the beginning. No mutiny. I always say yes to mutiny. See what happens when you try to start a mutiny in my gym? What do you mean, odd? Did I say something about odd? The timing was odd? Was that what I said? What am I talking about, bro? I don't know. Would you stop using Growl? Oh my gosh, this freaking Charizard, bro. Charmander. The early chat was weird. I don't know. I just didn't know anyone who was chatting, which is like normal, right? But oh my gosh, this freaking Charmander. But one of the chatters, I won't say who, but I didn't understand a word they were saying. If I'm being completely honest. I attempted to understand them, and I made some very vague responses. But I wasn't very good at it. Scorch is level 13! Finally, I can stop worrying about that little thing. Okay. It is officially 6 p.m. Our time is up. I don't know how to explain it. I don't really have any quotes. And also I don't want to tell you who it is cuz I don't want to embarrass them. All right. If you haven't seen it yet, this is my new PNG tuber. It's very cute. I know I should stream more and I plan on it, but I'm starting slow because I don't want to burn out. Oh, you found it? Yeah. Okay. Well, now you know. I will stream more. I promise. I'm making this promise to you today. I will stream more as time goes on. I'm just not making myself do anything I don't want to. You know. Rah! Okay. I'm gonna head out. You all are wonderful, amazing individuals. I really appreciate you showing up today. I'm excited to check out these analytics. Peace out.